Hi, my name is Matt Matson, and welcome back to the Melodic Stick Control video series. Today, I'm going to be demonstrating one of my favorite concepts introduced in my book, and that is the adaptive overlay concept. The first half of this chapter teaches some methods for embellishing swung 8th-note melodies with 16th-note overlays. This is something jazz musicians often do intuitively to make the 8th-note swing around their 16th-note ideas, and it will add an incredible amount of rhythmic interest and fluidity to your drum solos and fills. For an example of this, follow along with the melody and resulting 16th-note overlay from the 12-bar exercise of Part 1 of the Adaptive Overlay chapter, played with a traditional jazz ostinato in the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. While the resulting notations of the adaptive overlay concept are interesting, trying to read them is not practical, and a careful comparison to my demonstration should reveal that it is only an approximation of the desired results. To achieve the most organic sounding results, the exercises prior to the 12-bar exercise will provide you with concepts that will guide you to apply 16th-note overlays with an elasticity that is subservient to the groove of your swung melodic ideas. In Part 2 of the Adaptive Overlay chapter, you'll learn to apply that same elasticity when embellishing straight 8th-note ideas with 8th-note triplets. This will also take some focused practice, which you'll find well worth the effort once you realize that the exercises are also training for embellishing 16th-note ideas with 16th-note triplets. Some of the exercises in Part 2 are expressed in double time to help illustrate this 16th-note correlation, which will eventually provide you with more tools for soloing and embellishing ensemble figures. Another benefit of Part 2 of the Adaptive Overlay chapter is that learning to adapt your triplets to line up with straight 8th-note melodic ideas actually makes it easier to play triplet embellishments over any straight 8th-note based ostinato in the feet. For an example of this, I'll play the 12-bar exercise from Part 2 with one of the more challenging ostinatos suggested in Melodic Stick Control, which uses a Montuna bass drum pattern and a 2-3 son clave in the left foot. Listen to how all of the melody notes that land on the end of 2 line up nicely with the ostinato using the adaptive overlay concept. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Both of the 12-bar exercises at the end of Part 1 and Part 2 of the Adaptive Overlay chapter are a good litmus test to see if you've absorbed the concepts well enough to start utilizing them in your own improvisations. But you'll want to eventually expand their usage by orchestrating ideas around the kit with some rest phrasing and other various sticking concepts from previous chapters. To demonstrate this with concepts from Part 2 of the Adaptive Overlay chapter, I'll play a short solo, again with a straight 8th-note based melody and the same Latin ostinato in the feet. Make sure to notice again how the adapted triplet embellishments line up the melody with the ostinato. Hopefully you've enjoyed this preview of the adaptive overlay concept. The exercises will be challenging at first, but well worth the resulting fluid sounding vocabulary you'll add to your soloing and ensemble figure embellishments. If you're interested in analyzing the melody and resulting solo demonstrated in this video, you can download a PDF transcription at drumphilosophy.com. Thanks for watching, and if you like the adaptive overlay concept, head over to LoneStarPercussion.com to pick up your copy of Melodic Stick Control.